So I created 3 different curls on this hair. See, 3 different curls on one particular hair. 3 different curls, 1 hair. So if you want to know how I created this look, just watch it to the end of this video so you get to know how I created this look. So watch it. Thank you. So we're creating 3 different curls on this wig. So stay tuned and see the magic at the end of this video. Thank you. So since we are trying to achieve 3 different looks, so we'll start by parting one side. So I'm going to be parting the side. So the first curl we're trying to create is the bouncy curls. We're using our Hawaiian silky, then our hair mousse, then the water spray, then the magnetic rollers. So firstly I'm going to spray with water, and I will add our Hawaiian silky. Then I will add our hair mousse. And I comb it. Then the next thing I'll be doing is to roll it. So I'll be rolling it this way. This is the magnetic rollers. This is how it looks. Then I'll pick it, then I'll roll. See the way I'm rolling. So I'm rolling it this way to get that bouncy curls to look to the end of the hair. So I see the way I'm rolling it. And I'll clip it. So I'm going to repeat the same process. I'm combing it first. So I've completed one side. You can see the side. This is the bouncy curls we're trying to achieve with this side. So now we move to the next curl, which is the deep wave. For the deep wave, we are going to be using our bendable rollers. So just watch very well. It's a bit technical, just a bit. So just watch where I'm going to be doing it so that you can be able to follow when you're doing your own. So I wet it the usual way. Every type of curl you're creating is the same way you're going to do it, but just the creativity that matters. Then I put the Hawaiian silky. So after putting the Hawaiian silky, I put the hair mousse too, as we've been doing it. And I comb. So this is where the technicality comes in. After combing it, then I'll put my bendable rollers. I'll put my bendable rollers inside, cuff it this way. You can see the way I cuffed it. Then you carry your hairs, you twist. You see the way I'm twisting this hair? You have to be very patient with it so that you can get that style you want. So I'm twisting and rolling it. I'm twisting and rolling it. See? I'm twisting and rolling it. I'm twisting and rolling it. Twist and roll, twist and roll. That's how you achieve this Deepwave style. So when you are done, you would clip it back. The bendable roller to hold it firm. You can see it as hold it. You can see it twist and fold, twist and fold. That's it. So I'm going to do the same thing round to the end of the hair. For the last step, we are trying to create a spiral curl for that one. So just follow as I'm doing it so you'll be able to understand how to go about it. It's just the movement of the arm that is different. That's why you have to follow it as someone is doing it. So you'll be able to learn it and be able to do it by yourself. So for the spiral look, we use our bendable rollers also. So just follow how I'm going to do it. So I bend it this way. I want to comb it so that I have that smooth finishing. So you roll it spiral. I'm trying to achieve a spiral look, so you roll it this way instead of the other way we did for our deep wave that we twisted it. This one you're just rolling it. Roll it round. You roll it till you get to the end of the hair. Then you bend it. So we'll do the same method for the rest of the hair. this is the look after styling it. So the bouncy curls, the deep wave, see it very well, the deep wave, then this is the spiral curls. So for this pattern, you must have done your pattern before you start the coiling. So I've parted this head. This is the pattern I want for this hair, so I've parted it before coiling it. So you must have done it so that it will be easier for you to style. So I'm going to leave this to dry for a couple of days. After it's dried, I'm going to tell you how long it's spent outside to dry. So you leave this one under direct sunlight to dry very well. That's to dry very well. It's the dryness that will give it the curls you want. So I'll show you the dry look very soon. So this is the dry state of the hair. I left it out to dry for 4 days. So this is the 4th day. So I'm about to unveil the curls. So let's start with the bouncy curls. So before we move to the deep wave, let's do the spiral curls. Let's unveil the spiral curls. So now for the deep wave, you have to be very careful with this one. You have to watch the way I'm going to go about it. So I'm going to be using my tail comb. Just watch the way I'm doing it. Just combing it out bit by bit so the curls can come out. You can see the curls is different from the others. So one hair, 3 different styles. See the bouncy curls, see the deep wave, and see the spiral curls. You can see that there's a difference between the 3 different curls. After unveiling the curls, I will just apply my Mamiyan argan oil to it. Just a little bit of it, just to give it that shine. Just used to maintain the hair. And I'll use my noodles. You know I always talk about noodles on this channel. I apply the noodles. And lastly, I'll use my holding spray just to make sure the curls hold very firm. So that's the way you create Heatless curls. I'm teaching you how to coil a synthetic wig. I know not many of us have synthetic wig, and we just, once we've worn it for a couple of months, we just throw it away because it's already tangled. But I'm going to teach you how to coil a synthetic wig. I'm going to show you a practical example because the wig I used in this video has already gone. But I had to revive it and coil it at the same time. So I'm going to show you how to do it in this video. What we are going to be doing here is applying our Hawaiian silky and our beautiful texture called final mousse. And watch the whole process as I'm doing it. So I'm going to be using our magnetic rollers to roll it too. So the way I'm doing it, just watch. And if you notice very well, I didn't apply water to this mixture the usual way we do it because of the method I'm still going to teach you guys. So just watch through this video, then I'll be explaining later. So after rolling the hair, this is how it looks after rolling it. See the way it's looking. So to curl the synthetic hair, we're going to be using the hot water method, whereby we're applying hot water on the hair. See the way I'm applying the hot water. And it's because synthetic is just like our attachment. Our attachment that we use for our braids, they are synthetic hairs too. And it's the same method we use to coil it whenever we want to coil it. So that's why I'm using this method. So yeah, I'll be unveiling our curls for our synthetic wig. So this is me unveiling the curls after letting it dry for like 2 days. You know, synthetic doesn't hold water much, unlike our human hair. Our human hair, we leave it to last for like 4 to 5 days so that it will dry very well. But synthetic hair doesn't hold water too much. So this is me unveiling the curls. Kindly watch through to the end of this video. So this is the final look, guys. See the way it's looking beautiful. See the before picture. See the video rolling at the front upper part, and see the after. See the way the curls are coming out. So you can revamp your synthetic hairs and coil it and give your customer the best. Thank you. This video is a full tutorial on the viral overnight blowout look on both short and long hairs. And trust me, you don't want to skip this video or even fast forward it, because the best is saved for the last, so you don't miss out on the amazing look and outcome this look can give you. So welcome on board. It's your girl Olari Airline, where we talk about wigs and hairs. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome on board. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and also give this video a thumbs up and also leave a comment under this post. Thank you and enjoy the video. We love you. try the viral wave formers. In this video, I'll be showing different beautiful waves you can get with these wave formers on all hair types. video I'll be teaching you how you can curl your hair with hair rollers. You can see the hair rollers, how you can curl your hair this way with hair rollers. So if it's something you would love to do, follow this video to the end, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and give this video a thumbs up. So we are going to be using our Velcro rollers to achieve this curl. So there are different types of Velcro roller, the sizes, there are different sizes of it. So this one size, the big size, this another big size, this also another size, and there's a very tiny one. So for this video, to achieve the curls, I'll be using these three sizes to achieve it. So just watch where I'll be doing it in this video. So to achieve the curls I want, I'll be using my hair mousse by Ultraset. I'll be using my heat protectant spray, and I always like to use Mamiyan Argan Oil for my hair. It's always giving me that shine I want with my hair, and it's good for the hair texture. So what I'll first do now is to part the hair into different sections. So after parting the hair, this is what it looks like. So the next thing I'll be doing now is combing the hair. So what next I will be applying is the hair mousse. So I'm not going to apply so much hair mousse because I don't want it to look very strong. I'm just going to apply, just give it a damp look. That's why I'm applying the hair mousse. Then I'll go with my heat protectant spray. The next thing I'll be adding is the argan oil. Just a little drop of it. So after doing this, I'm just going to comb the hair again. It's giving that damp look that you want it to feel like. You can see from the video that it's looking damp. So the next thing I'll be doing is sectioning it, because you're going to roll the hair, so you have to section it in various sections. Because I always love the back to curl very well. That's why I'm going to be giving it a tiny section pattern. So this one is very small. So I want the back to curl very well. Now I'll hold it with my clip now. So the next thing I'll be doing, combing this tiny section too again. And this is where the magic happens. I'm going to use my hair straightener. For this kind of rolling type, people use the blow dryer brush. But me, I don't like using the blow dryer because it doesn't give me the look I always want. So I always use my hair straightener. So just watch me, I'm going to be using the hair straightener. Firstly, I'm going to use to straighten the hair, because the hair is actually a wavy hair. So I'm straightening the hair with it. Straightening. So since I said it's a wavy hair, so I'm going to part it because it's bulky. So I'm going to part it again to give it that silk press I want. I like it to sit very well. So I'm going to part it again. Because of the type of style you're trying to achieve is a bottom curl, so kind of style. So you don't want the wavy nature of the hair to show in the style. So you have to silk press it very well to give it that straight look. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing the silk press very well. See, you have to do it a couple of times to give you that result you want. I'm sure you can all see very well now. I have to strike the wig stand up very well. So it will show very well. So you can see it's giving a smoother feel now. So I'll do it for the second part of it till I get to the to the last part. Do the same thing for this too. Trying to make it as straight as possible to give it that look I want. So I'll do the same thing for the last part too. So you can see it's actually smoother now, no wavy texture on it. This is where the major work now comes in styling the hair with the rollers. So just watch the way I'll be doing it. It's the bottom part you should watch very well, because that's where the magic happens. So I'm going to use this hair straightener, pull it. You can see the way I'm putting it. Then the bottom, I want the bottom to curl. So achieve the style I want to achieve. You can see my straightener, the way I'm doing it. So you can see the bob feel. That's what you're trying to achieve with it. Then you pick your Velcro roller. I like to use a tiny one so that it gives me that coily look I want at the bottom part of the hair. So then you roll this way. You can see the way I'm rolling it. Then you clip it. So all the curl firm. That's the way you do it. So if you didn't get that first way, just follow the way I'm going to be doing it throughout this hair. So you'll be able to see more on how I did it. So I pat it again. And I follow the same pattern to stretch the hair. So I'm going to section the hair again so that the hair can be silk pressed very well. It's an easy process. Just follow the details of how I'm doing it. That way you can get it better. Just watch. Then you pick your hair straightener. Then you stretch the hair. Stretch the hair. So I'll do the same thing for the second section again. And I'll stretch out to give it that smooth look and silky feel. You stretch it out, stretch very well. Then you pull the last part very well too. You stretch it out very well. So you can see it's giving that silk press look. And the next thing you do is comb it. Then after combing it, you do this the way we did for the first method, first hair. So just look at the way I'm pulling it. Then the bottom part you have to make it curl. If you didn't achieve what you want to achieve, you can do it again second time. So that curls can come out the way you want it to be. The bottom can curl the way you want it to be. You can see the way I'm turning the rollers, the hair straightener to give it that curl. So you can see the curl. You can see it like this. So I'm going to be using the Velcro rollers to roll it again, like I did before. So just watch the way I'm doing it. And you use your hair clip to lock it up to hold the film, and you do the rest of the hair same way. Just to cover the bottom. So that's it then. I'll use my Velcro rollers to hold it.
see the way I'm rolling it. So that's the way you do it. Then you clip it with your hair clip. So that's something you do for. That's something you do for all the hair. So just watch the way I'll be doing it in all the other parts of the hair. So we repeat the same process for the second layer. But for each roller size you use is based on your preference. The kind of curls you want to achieve is based on it. If you want bigger curls all through, you can use the big size. You can get fully big size rollers. But if you want mixture of curls, you can use this method I'm using. That's what I want to. So for the front part, I'm just going to give it the pattern I want, which is the side pattern. So just watch where I'm going to be styling the side pattern for this hair. So I'll be going with my wax stick. I like it to save so I'll use to lay all the flyovers. On every part of the hair. So now I'll be applying my hair mousse. Just a little bit of it because it's a small portion of the hair. Of the hair left, we'll use the same method we use for this other aspect of the hair. So just follow the way I'll be doing it. So this is the finished look after rolling it. So what I'm going to just be doing is applying my holding spray, the butterfly shadow holding spray. So I'm going to apply just to make the hair hold very firm. The curl I'm trying to achieve hold very firm. That's why I'm using the holding spray for it. So just watch the way I'm going to do it. So you can see I'm doing from a distance. Just watch it. I'm staying far from the hair before I start into the holding spray. So after applying your holding spray, this is what your roller should look like. So this is what you do when you want to roll your hair with hair rollers, Velcro hair rollers. This is how it should look like. So when you want to drop the curl, you can drop as you please. Just remove the clip and drop the curls. And with the styling process, you can style as you please. So in this video, I won't be dropping the curls, but anytime you want to drop it, you can drop as you please. I believe after watching this video, you've learned a new way to style your hair with Velcro rollers. So if you want more videos on how to style hair and wigs from us, follow our channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel where we give you updates on hairs and wigs all the time. And also leave a comment and like under this post. Thank you, we love you, see you in our next video.